Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. Texas. Fielded in the end zone. It's Tate. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense in a tricky spot here thanks to that poor return. Well, the energy of this building, Chris, is just going to pick up as this Sugar Bowl unfolds. As they say in New Orleans, le bon temps roulé. Let the good times roll.
And really one of the more hostile environments, I think, when it comes to bowl games. You know, I've called so many games in here. Think about the history. Going all the way back to 1935, they played the Sugar Bowl right here in New Orleans. I think a lot of people have associated this bowl game with the SEC. But as we've seen since the start of the playoff, teams like Washington, Ohio State, Clemson, among others, have made this trip down here to the Bayou.
Offense getting set. It's second down. He hands it to the back. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And it's fair caught near the 40-yard line. The Texas Longhorns offense gets their first crack now. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Wasting no time. He's going to go deep on the first play.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. We're going to have to make some adjustments there and really go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
And here's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Back to pass. It's Manning. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet. The Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He stays alive. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
They're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. And the quarterback just sneaks it.
That's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. 4th down in inches, simple call, quarterback sneak, but a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that first.
The Longhorns are on the move here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. It's Manning. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Finding space at the 20. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Longhorns looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Buying time, moving to his left. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back to throw again. Oh, and another incompletion.
Chris, you get this deep into an opponent's side of the field and come away with 3 instead of 6. Man, it is a letdown. That's certainly not what they're looking for here on 3rd and long from inside the red zone.
And they will trot out the field goal team here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Running back with the football. Oh, look at the quick cut. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Throws a stiff arm. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Solid gain. Moves the ball to the 37. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Back in motion now. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. The offensive coordinator bringing in some more blockers on the field. It's the full house. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Ball handed off. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. The offense goes 5 wide. Empty backfield. Scanning the field. It's Manning. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
And here comes a deep shot. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage. The defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
No, kick it away here. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Makes a quick grab. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Makes the defender miss. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Buckeyes will crank up the tempo.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Buckeyes are going to cash in here in the red zone. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. So it is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Receiver makes the grab. He's got some room. Can he get there? And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch. Buckeyes looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a first down. So a very short penalty moves the ball a little bit closer to the goal line. First and goal for the offense. And they're trying to punch it in here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? The returner is brought down. Gets a starter on the next drive. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking for a gap. It's Baxter. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Illegal flag. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing the screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Snags the quick throw. Second effort. Their defense cannot stop him short of the marker. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a quick grab, but the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Oh, and he dropped it over the middle in some traffic there. Now brings up third down.
Now here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
And he'll drop back here on third down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Powers through. And the screen doesn't produce a first down. Good work by the defense. Now it's fourth down. Longhorns will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. A pre-snap motion from the offense. To throw, it's Sayin. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Pass complete. It's second down now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Now tackling him for a loss of 5 yards. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the right side. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this here. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back to throw. It's Manning. Short throw complete to the tight end. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. There's a wide-open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Baxter. And that run produces a decent gain. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. On 3rd and short, to try to pick it up on the ground. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. The Longhorns line it up with 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. To throw, it's Manning. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Throw to the corner of the end zone, but it's incomplete. Defense looking for a stop on 3rd and goal. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT makes it 10-7. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Ohio State. No chance to catch him.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Longhorns offense takes the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Manning. He's looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. 1st and 10 play coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pump over the middle. It's Moore. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
7th play of the drive coming up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Dropping back. It's Manning. Bringing pressure. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
So once again, they dial up the pressure and get home for the sack, and that brings up now a 3rd down and long. Boy, this defense is coming up with unique ways to be able to put that pressure and make this quarterback incredibly uncomfortable. See what they do here on 3rd down and long.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
What a call.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Caught quickly. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking to pass. It's Manning. And it's incomplete and a very quick throw. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
They're set now to try the PAT. The extra point makes it a 17-14 lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner is brought down. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. In the clear at the 25. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a 1st down. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be 1st down. To throw, it's Sayin. And he's got it. Tackle made after a big gain. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. The Meadows going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game, and we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. That's it for us from our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. Let's head back to Chris and Kirk for the exciting conclusion of this one, where we'll find out who is moving on in the CFP.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Back to throw. It's Manning. Makes a quick catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Will the defense play coverage or blitz? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Escapes the pocket. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He stopped, but he gets a first down. Longhorns pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. And at first down, they go right back to him. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass this time. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
And the wideout goes in motion. To the air, it's Manning. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. And he drops back in the gun. That's reeled in. It's Moore. The reception nets about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
This one is right through. And that puts them back on top. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team to bring him down at the 16. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. First down. Looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Tate. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41. The Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. To the air. It's Sayin. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardale Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That's caught. It's Smith. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And they go in front here in the second half.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception of this football game.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Longhorns offense takes the field. Remember, it was a field goal on the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He makes the grab. Moves his way for a first down to the 35. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Off the play fake on first down. He's going to take off here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Second down after that previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. Looks like he's going to run it. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Defense does a nice job here of pressuring the quarterback, but once he takes off to scramble, he gets to the outside and breaks contain, gets out of bounds, and picks up some good yards.
And on the carry, he's heading left. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Hold it. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Second down play coming up for this offense. Scanning the field. It's Manning. Looking for a deep completion. Oh, the pass is picked off. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. And that's a solid return after the interception.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
And the quarterback keeps it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
He's got it for a big gain. An explosive play. They finally got him, but at the 40. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. The Buckeyes will have to punt this one away. Kicks it a little too far. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Drive start to the 25. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback throw underneath to the tight end. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. Second down after that completion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Longhorns pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Well, sometimes it's just a backyard brawl, right? I mean, it's 3rd down and short. You trust your back and the line to be able to pick up the first down, and he literally pushes with everything he has.
And looking for a big play here. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
Stopped short the marker after just a short gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Manning. The pocket breaking down. They've got him to sack for the defense.
If I'm on this offensive line, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
Returner tackled right there. That's when they'll start the drive. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. And the back gets the football. Eludes a tackle.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up the first down, and no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
They'll run it here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
And I like the run play here. Offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets him a few yards closer to the marker. 3rd down upcoming after that completion. Can he get there on the ground? Breaking tackles. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Looking downfield, it's Manning. And the pass is incomplete.
Chris, I think the pressure is taking a toll on this quarterback. You can just tell the pass rush is affecting his progressions and his willingness to throw it away.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. That's reeled in. It's Moore. And that will pick up a first down, spotted at the 38.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. You can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage, get a corner up in his face, and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
The Longhorns have 1st and 10 here. He hands it off from the gun. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. For the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. And a big gain across midfield moves the ball inside the enemy 40-yard line. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back, it's Manning. Pressure is coming. Receiver makes the grab. Good enough for first down yardage. We've reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. Now play number 9 on this drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Nice grab. It's Moore. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
They'll try to run this one in. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Second down and goal upcoming. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, Chris, this is exactly what they needed to do. Put a touchdown up on the board. They pull within one in a playoff game, and now it's decision time. Do you tie the game up or potentially take the lead?
They still need this extra point to tie. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out. It's Tate. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Trying for pick 6 to win the game. Going the other way, can they catch him? Across the 40, inside the 20. And he's in there. Touchdown to win this game in overtime. Wow. And the interception taken to the house, a pick 6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.